It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show.
G'day there, podcaster. Liam here, no ailments. Bit of business, just a big day media. Big day, just back to back. Just back to back media all day long. Just promoting the show. It's all I do, workhorse.
How did it go?
Good, yep. Yeah, it's on today, extra. This morning on Channel 9. You guys know the Today Show, extra.
Yeah, that will be now number 3 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, becoming a real staple of the channel. I actually was sort of, when I was walking around the halls, I was like, where's my picture? Because they have, you sort of walk down the hall and it's
like Dave Campbell.
Yeah. You
Carl.
got Carl's there, Sarah
Clint.
Arbo. Clint's up there. He's on the wall.
Lauren
Peter
was up
Hitchner.
there for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, big photos and you're going 3 times
Brooke?
in 2 weeks. She's still up there. They've not got rid of her yet. Yep,
She's not on Channel 9.
She's left. She lives in London now. She's worked
To study, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she's got
Yeah.
a like an Oxford.
Huh?
Did you not see this?
So she's not on Channel 9
Brooke is
anymore?
not. No,
No.
she's like got this awesome like.
She only just left.
She got an Oxford scholarship, so she's like over in the UK now.
Doing what?
Studying
Studying what?
at Oxford. Something in, was it business?
I don't know. Do you if you get like an Oxford, would it be like boarding? So they would put you up and
Don't know.
But she's
I
an
think
adult. Like, isn't like boarding like what you do when you're like a
yeah,
teenager?
I know, but I think like
You're allowed to-
studying at Oxford's pretty prestigious.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you just
So-
have an apartment? Like, wouldn't you just rent somewhere?
Oh, well,
But
if you can afford it.
I'm trying. I'd actually like to get her. Maybe we should text her because I'm like, how does it work? Because
Yeah.
it's obviously such a cool opportunity, but like, it's not like you're getting paid to. I mean, I know. I imagine you're studying for free,
Yeah.
but
Maybe she's
how
just
do
saved
you?
up. Maybe she's just saved up.
Yeah, or do you have to like work while you're there?
Wait, it's like she's
You can.
like she's just like posting like uni stuff. It's,
Yeah.
Did she
Yeah,
announce
she's going
like?
to-
Did
yeah.
she announce like I'm leaving and going to Oxford, or did she announce
Yeah.
I'm leaving and then she announced
No,
I'm going to
no.
Oxford?
She announced probably to say 6 or 7 months ago
Yeah.
that
But
she
she
was
was
leaving
leaving.
and going to Oxford, and then she
Right.
did like all the Olympics and did all of that stuff, and then she
Ah.
left at the end of yeah.
That's cool.
But it was they had it was like I said you're like I don't really know I was there. It was more like they're like, hey, we're talking about these news topics, so it's like you're an expert on this, but you're not really an expert. And they had
Talking
me,
head.
Yeah,
talk-
you're
just a talking
someone,
head.
someone that people know that can have an opinion.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and they had me on with this woman,
Also, it's you and somebody else.
but she was, the project panel house, like there's Steve Price, and
Yep.
he's like the grumpy old
Oh,
man,
she
and
was
then
she was the Steve
she was the
Price.
Steve Price.
I thought I was worried
So
that you
she-
were going to be the Steve Price.
She,
for it.
we
you
were
were
sort of
the young millennial. She was the old
yeah,
Steve
so we were
Price.
sort of arguing on the first one. I was like, I literally don't care about this. It was like, do should bosses be allowed to watch what you're doing? And I was like, yeah, like of course, if you're working from home, your boss should be able to keep an eye on you. Otherwise, you wouldn't do any work. And I was like, just making jokes about them, hopefully not seeing my internet history and stuff. And then she was like, I absolutely disagree with that. And I was like, and then after they were like, oh, what do you have to say to that? And I was like, well, she said, I was like, I'm a pretty submissive guy, and like to be honest, I think what Joe's saying is, I was just like, yeah,
It's called a 180, David.
yeah, literally. Well, I was just like, oh yeah, she was very convincing. The second story, I could feel myself getting fired up. I was like, oh, gloves are coming off here, because it was like Abby Chatfield said something about like people shouldn't expect money to be given at weddings, and I'm firmly in the camp of if you're going to someone's wedding, $100 bare minimum, I think.
She said that she said that there shouldn't be you have to pay this amount to come.
No,
Like,
and I
People are twisting that a lot.
obviously, yeah, they probably are
Yeah.
twisting it and making it, yeah.
But she
literally.
also says that stuff purposely so that
No,
people talk about
she's
it.
But I think they are.
she's clarified
I think
it so many times,
It's probably
yeah.
been taken out of context.
It's been
And it was-
taken out of context
It was
so
even
much,
out
yeah.
of context in the TV this
Yeah.
morning. But I was saying that, and then she was like, "Well, you shouldn't be having these big extravagant weddings if you think like, you're getting married for the right reason." And then I was just like, "Well, I was like, no. I was like, if you have 100 people, $100 a head, 10 grand, you're not doing a wedding for less than 10. That would be pretty impressive if you could do that. No one's profiting off their wedding. I can't see that happening in a million." And then she was like, "Oh, well, people should be happy with like getting toasted." And I was like, bro, if someone gave me some big spoons at my wedding, I'd be like, yeah, sick one, thanks. I'll pay for your
Well, that's
drinks the
why you
whole
have a
night, all your
registry, I guess.
food, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, I go to weddings and if you like them, you give them more, but like absolute bare minimum, like just to be like, thank you for putting a spread on. For
What
us,
if
you
they
know
have
what I
a
mean?
registry?
I don't think they. Well, yeah, I don't. That's pretty unpopular these days.
Is
but
it? I don't know. I don't know.
I think because
anything about
most
getting
people, by the time they're getting married, probably have a house and they have their shit. Like back in the day, it was like we're moving,
Yeah,
we're getting
I
married,
need
and
a
we're
slow
going to live
cooker,
together next
yeah.
week, so we need this and we
Because
need
you'd be
that.
leaving your child with
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So are you on next week, or what's the plan?
No, I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe they won't call me back after fighting with her. No, they said
No, they would have loved it.
they said they want you back, but I don't know. So, and anyway, and then I did another podcast which came out in like a month, something.
Yeah, how was that?
How's that?
Yeah, no, it's fun. That was good fun. I actually got to see. So I don't know if anyone listens to this podcast and the Shameless, like one of the Shameless, but it's
So Shameless, sorry, because I know the podcast Shameless, extremely popular, very funny. I love their meme dumps. I genuinely get them up every week and show them to my wife. But is Shameless like the title banner for lots of podcasts?
So Shameless, they start like this group, these girls, they started Shameless Media. So like I walked in there and it was in Cremorne, like near sort of like Richmond there off Swan Street, and I was like, wow. It was like all sort of people like our sort of age, all these young girls, and like
a brand.
The place was so nice, and they had like
I bet it smelled good.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, it was just like they obviously all care about their workspace.
Yeah.
You walk into our workspace and we've got like fake weapons and like nuts and shit, and like we've got like there's a big portrait of me with a very small penis, and like it's just it kind of just smells musty all the time.
Yeah, so I imagine all the people at Shameless, yes, they take pride in their work.
And it was like there was like
Can you imagine
big.
how the girl Tina and I feel in this freaking
Oh, it was
office?
beautiful. I was like, wow. It was like, just thought, I was like, oh, if Sarah designed her workplace, like this would be it. Like, it was really nice furniture, really nice books and things, and like nice art on the wall. And they're all really nice. Like, hey, and I was like, wow, this seems like a cool place that they're all just like friends. And then they just have, so they have different podcasts. So they have like one about, fashion, and they have one about, there's just like the one that they do every week about the news and stuff happening in the world. And this is like a new one that they're doing that Ruby's hosting, which is like, people just come in and they bring like stuff from their life and just talk about
Maybe
it.
Ruby just got a whiff of our office and then went to their office, and that's why she chose
To be
go
fair,
work
though, I think
there.
a lot of the smell would come from your dirty plates and bowls.
I haven't had them there for like a year, literally, since we finished breakfast.
You're known for having dirty plates.
And I did mention that to them. I said, I work
You're
with a bit
known
of
for
a grok.
having bags of nuts on your desk.
Yeah,
So
nuts are
who's
docile.
better?
Nuts last for ages.
And someone in our team is deathly allergic.
Yeah,
so...
and I don't have almonds anymore. I did there for a bit, but
And
I've got rid
Liam
of
heats up
those.
his meat and brings that in and sits there scoffing
So
his
do I.
meat.
You don't
We
talk to me
played
about
a
it.
fun game in the kitchen where
Yeah.
Jack was trying to guess my meat, and he was like, he just couldn't work. And like, to be fair, it was kind of obscure meat I'm eating at the moment.
it was. You had your bowl prepared with the salad,
Yep.
but there was a
You're
side
like, what
missing. And I was
protein?
like, oh, it's in the microwave. What protein?
We
are
had
having? And he
chicken,
told me to guess.
we had beef, we had falafel,
Well, these are the guesses.
we
didn't have
had
all these.
lamb.
Falafel, as if Liam was going to eat falafel.
I didn't know. I went through the three major ones, and I started having to go down the list.
Was it kangaroo?
It was kangaroo.
Yeah.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, you've been doing that for a while now. You've been.
Yeah.
No, I literally, I have it at work less, but one of my 3 meals I'd have in a day is kangaroo. So I'm like, I always, come on, Bill. Kangaroos are pests.
They are.
There's more kangaroos
We're
than humans.
way more of a pest than they are.
Yeah, I know.
I give.
I know,
but and if I could get human meat, I'd eat it. But I've been looking on the internet. I've been
Would
on the
you?
dark web and I can't find it.
Would you?
No,
Well, Belle
obviously not.
famously thinks that animals deserve more rights than humans.
Absolutely.
Well, then why do you own animals?
because they were about to be put down.
Check
They
mate.
were both going to be put down in the matter
Yeah, I
of
know,
2
but
weeks
it's just
if
a
they didn't.
moral paradox.
No, it was good to hear that your two things went well.
Thanks, mate. And how did Jimbaroos go?
Oh, Jim Baroo's, that was it was interesting. It was fine. Freddie cracked it by the end. He had enough of it. He had like an okay sleep. He woke up at 5:30, and then he kind of went back to bed. So he was already a bit upset at us, like when he woke up because he hadn't had enough sleep. And then Jim Baroo's like, it's fun when you get there because there's all the equipment, and he loved that. He couldn't get enough of that. Trampolines, little things you can climb on,
Yeah,
mats you can roll around, all the fun stuff you'd imagine with Jim Baroo's. But then majority of it is like you got to come sit in a circle around a mat, and then you do like you sing songs, and then they were like, "All right, everyone, we're gonna do TikToks," and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do TikToks."
What?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do TikToks with all these kids. That
What?
seems weird.
As in, so they're actually making TikToks for the Jimbaroo account?
That's what I thought, but no, it was the TikToks is the dance move.
Oh,
So like, it's the
Oh,
classic,
do it.
It's the classic
Yeah,
kid
do
move.
it,
So
do
I
it.
mean, this is obviously quite visual, but you'd be imagine there's a song playing.
Yep.
And you're very stiff legged, and
Yep.
you're rocking side to side, and you tick tock because they are their babies.
Right.
Oh.
So this is
Yeah.
the babies dancing, and they're just like walking around doing.
I thought they were like twerking and stuff. And I was like, that's gross. We shouldn't be getting our kids into that sort of
No.
stuff. You know,
No,
that
no.
online world's there
Yes,
later
the
on.
savage dance.
Well, and Ben, you're here,
Hitting
and
the
there's no
renegade.
other ailments.
only ailment would be I got one tidbit, and ailment is the splinter still in my thumb.
Hot
Yeah.
water?
Yeah, I haven't tried the hot water yet, Ben.
And mate, I just noticed there's some pumpkin seed seems to be lodged into your palm skin there. What happened there?
Oh, that was Liam got DM'd for some bug assault.
Yeah, unofficial show sponsor.
Yep, bug assault.
Yeah, thanks,
you know,
bug assault.
you've seen the guns and the
Pump action.
rifles. This is 3.0. So
Once it's red, it's dead.
Once it's red, it's dead. We've got the laser sight calibrated, locked in.
Yep.
And we've loaded it up with a bunch of, well, you're supposed to put, Ben, your recommendation was coarse salt.
Yeah,
Like-
you want,
like
It
rock
actually
salt.
tells you on the instructions, as
Yeah.
I saw both you open it and neither of you read the instructions.
No, I just tore it open and set it up.
And
And
you're like, what? Is the normal table salt not
Ben,
working?
they are children. You need to
we,
do that.
I am
True.
at work, so I didn't have any rock salt. I did find some black sesame seeds, so I loaded that up. and
poppy seeds.
it was black sesame seeds.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I shot myself in the hand a couple of times just to see what the flies would experience. And there's a bit of sting to it.
And you told me to do it, and I'll be honest, I didn't want to do it, but I felt like it would be lame if I didn't do
Totally
it. So
hoodwinked.
I was-
He did not do it.
I was peer pressured into
Yeah.
doing
And you
shooting
did
my
it.
hand, and I did. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I felt cool after it. I was like trying to hold in the pain a little bit. I was like,
It
"Sick,
was
yeah."
a classic
It's
case
like,
of
yeah,
peer
whatever.
pressure. That's
Yeah.
like dictionary peer pressure.
And I think to be respected on the team, everyone should shoot themselves in the hand with the bug assault.
Expel didn't
That's
want to
just
do
me.
it.
Did you
I'll
not
do
know?
it. I'll do
I
it.
just shot.
It doesn't
I shot
bro-
on a piece of
it
paper.
doesn't break
Yeah,
skin,
no.
but it's enough to blow
Yeah,
a
I
fly's
don't wanna
brains
do
out.
that.
It has
You know?
serious
That's
recoil. I had a crack at it, and I had it up to my face like a fool.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like shooting my face, but like
Yeah.
bracing it.
Like the stock was like on your
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah, that's cool.
And yeah, it's like there's scenes in movies where people are holding handguns wrong, and they're like, if you hold it like sideways,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
kick
like
back and hit your
hit-
face like
yeah.
a kick-ass too. And yeah,
It
it did that, and it hurt.
It would be cool. I think like Bug Assault love their work, love the pump action.
Great pun on the
shotgun.
great product, great pun.
Great product, great pun. Once it's red, it's
5
dead.
stars.
But I would love to see where the product can go. Like, I mean, that would be cool to have. You know, you sort of bigger one, you have that in your bag behind you. But I would like if there was like a Bug Assault handgun would be cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe like an Uzi. Like it could like light. You know, if you've left the door open for a bit and there's a few, you could
Yeah.
like just spray it like
Bug
spray it.
assault bazooka.
Oh, and it just
Yeah.
And just shoots a
you don't even
really-
take the
a
salt.
fly screen. It shoots a fly screen.
You don't even take the salt out of the bag. You just put it in.
the whole bag in.
It just goes. It's like punches.
As I said, more buckshot action.
Got one of
Yeah.
those salt
Fuck
lamps
shit.
in it.
yeah.
Like a
the
big-
pink Himalayan rock salt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, could you imagine that? You get the coordinates right.
yeah, that's more like a buckshot trebuchet
It's like a
than
mortar.
anything. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if this is true or not, but a guy I went to school with, he said his brother was in the military and they were like practicing.
I was gonna say that's not true.
Yeah. Now, he was like, they
Absolutely
were doing some like training with like RPGs, like rock like thing. And apparently the guy's like leg. So I don't know how it works, but rocket propelled grenades. Yeah. So it's like shoots them out, but somehow his leg was too close to it or something. And because I think there's a bit of suction from the back as it's shooting it out,
Right.
and it
Right.
ripped his calf off.
That sounds like a
Sounds like a story that's old
Like a
school.
vacuum.
does.
Like a
Oh,
vacuum.
my
it does.
friend's brother
It
was
does
in the
actually.
military.
friend of a friend of
After
mine.
saying it, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but also
sorry,
how far
I
did
think
the
it's
calf
true.
go?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Quick tidbit, and look, sometimes in this show we have to have tough conversations with people. And Ben, I hate to do this in a public forum, but you, and I think I speak for everybody, maybe it's just me, I think I speak for everybody, but you haven't got great door etiquette with your studio door. It can sometimes close a bit loud, and I just thought that we're better to nip that in the bud.
Fair enough.
I am blindsided by this.
I wasn't privy to that either, but,
I
yeah.
did not know this.
We're in it now. We're in it now. So let's get comfortable in the uncomfortable.
I
Do you mean
honestly
during?
don't really.
Yeah.
Do you mean during the show?
I just mean all the time. Like during
Oh.
the show, it's fine if we're off air,
Mhm.
but if we're recording, I don't like hearing the door close.
Well, just then in the pod,
That was what made me
probably
say
5
it.
minutes ago. Yeah.
That was what made me bring it up.
Can we get that isolated at the end of the pod?
Yeah, and I appreciate you bringing it up, and obviously everyone in the room agrees by the looks of it and sounds of it.
I have
Yep.
not thought of it, but
I mean, now that Ben's brought it
Oh,
up,
and don't pretend like you got. I haven't told them I was going to tell you about this, but they definitely are the same. Where I know
sounds
that
like
they don't like a loud door
I
to
think
close.
I do remember one time we were on air, and I remember you walked out, and I was like, "Oh, I heard that."
Mm.
But
Andy used to be bad for it as well until he was
Yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah, we had to pull them up.
This is what you'll hear, guys. If
All
you're
right.
ever listening out for it, it's like, guys, yeah, you good with that? And then,
we'll start the break, and we'll be talking.
Oh, you have pulled that shit.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Sack of
That's
shit.
excessive.
That's normally
But
what
it's
happens.
just a. You slip in,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to push it shut. You just have to guide it closed.
Got
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Real
It's good that you've
soft.
told me. Let's do today. If you hear it again, That's a red card.
Very good.
I would say if it happens after red card, then you face the bug assault firing line.
We just shoot him.
Yeah.
We can put like a pillowcase over your head to
Yeah.
protect your eyes or whatever.
Noted, appreciated,
Very good.
and listened to.
Thank you. I
so
feel
then
good about that.
He can't see his assassin, executor or whatever.
What are you going to do? Put a bag over
I don't
it?
think when no one's being executed, it's just
Okay,
we're having a bit of a
fine.
joke.
Just shooting some salt into
just
some
put
skin.
goggles on. You
Well,
don't
no
need
one's
a
shooting anyone in the
sucker
face.
to be a-
No one's doing that.
Of course, bug assault responsible, guys. Unofficial.
Absolutely.
Show sponsor.
Yeah.
I am thinking now. I know it's a bit outlandish.
Change the doors.
Yeah, get some soft clothes in.
Do we on days like today when we're 15 minutes in and I've not even got to Belle yet?
You've got to keep doing
You got to finish the roll call.
You've
gotta
got to
keep-
Do we
finish
have to
it.
finish it?
Yeah.
Yes. You
Okay, we know
Because
that.
everything that
we
I've
know
said
that.
is
Yeah.
off the record.
Some days I think the
So
roll
far.
call is good in the sense that if we actually have nothing to talk about, when everyone has their place, normally something will come up.
But what I would say is I don't think anyone knows Scudda's here yet. Like Scudda hasn't
I
said.
don't think I've said anything.
No,
fair.
so now
fair.
you're like, oh,
There is
Scudda's
also
there.
someone
Yeah,
anything
okay,
missing from
that's
this
Scudda
room.
said.
Let's do it.
Maybe
is
we should,
inadmissible.
maybe we should also revert back to doing the roll call and flagging if you have
Nah.
something to say, and then finish the roll call, and then we do our business like we used
Yeah.
to, instead of just doing it like present and then having a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, we'd covered off Shameless Media's office, Jimbaroos, TikTok dances, my fight with that lady.
Ben's door etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
there's
is
a lot
serious.
covered up.
Appreciate
Well, I do have something, but I'm waiting for my
Okay,
turn.
okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hang
Belle.
on a minute, so you're here.
We don't know yet.
Well, we're not up to
No,
it.
no, yeah.
Belle.
Yes, hello, present. No real business or tidbits. Ailments wise, it's fine now, but I did have a bit of a weird night last night. Obviously, as we all know, I turned 30 on Tuesday,
Yep.
and the ailments have come in thick and fast.
That will happen when you get to your age.
No, it's horrendous. Do you know, for the first time ever last night, I had to stretch before I went to bed. I've never done that in my life, but I had some nerve thing going on in my hip, and I started texting my mum, 'cause she's a nurse, and I was like, Mum, I think I've got a nerve thing going on. And she was like, all right, you need to roll it out. You need to take some magnesium. And I was like, this is not who I
You know
am.
what that
I don't
is?
do this.
Yeah.
I don't do this.
You probably need a hip replacement.
No, I legit was like to my mum, I was like, I'm just turned 30 and now I have a dodgy hip. And this is I was on the floor like rolling it out. I have never done that in
Belle's a
my life.
hypochondriac confirmed.
No, like
Move on.
No, like all the time I'm just like, that'll
You've
go,
manifested
whatever.
it, Belle.
Let it go.
Wait
But
till
then,
you get to Scudda's age.
Oh, yeah.
And that's when it gets a bit sad
Downhill.
because you see they're not quite the same as like you have conversations with them like, I'd already told him that story. Or like, we're like sort of, I work with you. I'm Liam, remember? And he's just sort of like that, and he dribbles his milk down his
We
like.
need a promo.
I
It's
did.
6 o'clock, Scudda. Yeah.
We need a promo. It's Saturday, mate. You don't have to come into work.
No joke. I actually got an email today to join a clinical trial for dementia.
Prove it.
I got an email.
Show
I'm like,
us. That's pretty
surely not.
No way.
One of you guys has
they
put me
must
up to
listen
this.
to the podcast.
Yeah, it said you have to be between 50 and 90.
Are you kidding?
You're too young,
That's me.
Scott.
Are you for
Yeah.
real?
Current diagnosis of dementia. Live at home and have a caregiver or study partner.
You tick all those boxes.
Yeah, that's me. I get paid for it.
Yeah, good on you, buddy.
What's the rate going there? Is it a good rate?
I can't remember.
You could have sparred with me this morning on Today Expo. Ben.
Yeah, here, no business that's not already been addressed, and no ailments.
Tina.
She sends her apologies. She's still checking emails.
Yeah, and I
She loves an email.
I
check.
feel
Let's
like
move on.
I love Tina. She's been working hard, but I will need to pull her up probably tomorrow in the office.
If it's again, maybe. If
I
you're
mean, like
checking
2
emails
out
at
of
5
it's sort of
o'clock
like,
at
what are we
night.
doing here? Yeah,
Mm.
you know. Scudman.
Yeah, present. No ailments, but
it's,
for my
Starting.
it's a bit sad.
It is.
It's sad. See the deterioration.
Slow decline, isn't it?
I want to
Yeah.
listen back to the moment that we found out your age, because I feel like it was very good.
Everyone knew. There was like one of us
I
that didn't know.
did
Yeah.
not know.
I did not know.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, guys. How
I
did
thought,
you
like,
not know
okay,
how
you
old
didn't
Scudda was?
No. Anyway, yesterday while you were doing the media rounds, I was also doing the media rounds.
Oh,
Here we go.
Were you on the
Yeah.
reel today?
I was on
Antics Roadshow.
As an item being sold.
I was on Chili FM in Launceston
Whoa!
Are you allowed? Yeah, you can do that,
on
right?
on Adam and Izzy's
Yeah,
breakfast
he's
show.
not talent.
Nice. What were you doing?
Spruiking the gig that I'm playing on the weekend
Oh, nice.
at Star Bar in
You mean
Launceston.
Tassie?
Yeah, it's going to
In
Tassie.
Tassie.
He's not
Oh,
coming
the-
to my party.
I can't come to Bell's 30th.
All the Tassie listeners get
Jeez,
excited.
so
Scudda's coming
it's
to town.
low numbers team wise for your 30th this weekend, Bill.
Do you mind?
Well, I just think we just lost a
very
few
aware.
there's a few big fish
Dude,
missing.
you shitting on
And
Belle?
Andy's
I'm
not coming anymore, obviously.
Oh, he doesn't live here.
Yeah. Well, originally he
Are
said,
you coming? Do you get the call up?
I got the call up. Yeah, I'll be
Nice
there.
one.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
what's your partner's name?
Shannon.
Shannon.
I don't think
Alright.
that would actually be a good time to just bond out of work. I think.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice. Yeah, I think we'll definitely pop in. We've got well, I can't be there from
Deary me.
that start time.
Sounds like it'll be,
We've got,
be a bit in and out there, Belle. I don't know.
It
Do a
is
lap,
pop
see
in.
ya.
It's a pop
Well,
in.
she did tell me
Like,
4 days ago. And
Yeah,
I had
well,
a first birthday to go to for her best friend.
that's fair.
Your partner's best friends with the 1-year-old?
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
Or is she?
It's like Scudda being friends
Nah,
with
it's
us.
her friend's 1-year-old.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. I did not think about that. Excellent, Jack. You'll be in attendance.
Yes, Tina's too scared to go alone.
Okay. I thought you said Tina's down for a
She
maybe.
knows.
And that's the only reason.
I'll be there.
going.
I'll be there. I'll put in
To
a
be
good
there for
shift.
Yeah, leave.
I'll be there.
Oh, then I'll be there then.
Oh, you are
Actually-
going.
I am going. Yes. Yeah. Unless anything pops up.
Unless there's a morning show to go on.
Well, true. If today extra need me, I mean, career's always.
Well, it would be
takes
weekend
priority.
today. The weekend.
Well,
I actually
true.
I'm second guessing having it.
Why?
No, I genuinely, because
Just because Scudda's in Launceston and
you cancel it.
I don't like.
Not knowing how many people.
I've
no,
already
I
got my
don't
outfit.
like the pressure of I'm going to be very anxious the whole time. Just like, is everyone really bored and do they want to be anywhere else but here? And I hate
I get that.
feeling.
No.
No, I remember. I think the last time I had a party would have been my 21st, and because obviously no one gets there at the time that you say. But there is around
I
the
have asked
20
specific people though. I've said
Okay.
you need to come at 12. You
Okay,
need to
yeah,
come at
yeah,
12.
yeah,
you need to
yeah.
come at 12.
Good.
Staggering.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I didn't get a call up for a staggering.
I'm not going to do that to you,
Okay,
Sarah.
thank you. Appreciate
No,
that.
no, no.
Do you need me to be a bus monitor or anything?
I don't have that many people going through it.
minibus monitor.
We can
But
organise the bus.
there is
Sedan monitor.
yeah, there is that like 20 minute to half an hour bit when you just kind of like, is
All right.
anyone coming to this?
I'm
No,
already
actually,
feeling- I already feel like
our
that.
engagement party actually because it was at a pub. I was like, oh, there's that little point of like, oh.
Like if
Dreading-
it starts
I'm-
at 7 and
I-
it's 7:01.
Wedding is like,
Yeah.
well, you would know. Someone would tell you if they're not
They've
coming
got
to a wedding.
RSVP.
Yeah, exactly.
I had a guy not rock up to our wedding, but not tell us
legit?
until the reception. Oh no, sorry, they didn't tell us at all. I was just like, who's meant to be in that seat over there? Oh, he couldn't come.
Oh, that's
Oh.
annoying.
Which I thought
That's
was weird.
You got
for-
to flag. You
That's
got
rude.
to
For a wedding.
flag.
You haven't seen him since though, surely.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Get
Is
rid
he
of them.
alive?
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
okay.
he's alive. He's fit and well. But no, I haven't
Send him
seen
his
since-
big text spraying him. He died on the way there.
Yeah. But it was weird because like you're paying per head at a
Yeah.
wedding, right?
Yeah,
and so
that's
we
it.
paid for him to be
Oh,
there.
not if you're Obi Chatfield.
Oh, that's it.
There
yeah,
was
yeah.
actually
Good
someone
loop
that
around.
stressed me out at Liam's because they
Till
were
Palmer.
supposed to be on the bus,
Yeah, I know.
and I'm there going, "Where is this person?" And I'm calling everyone, and everyone's like, "Yeah, no, he should be here. He should be here." Yeah. And then I ended up. That's why I messaged you because I was like, "Well, where the hell is this guy?" Oh, he's already here.
It's a she.
Oh, was it a she?
Yeah, but that was annoying because I was kind of like, well, if you say you're going to be on the bus, then the bus
We were
is waiting.
waiting.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
yeah, yeah.
"Where is this person?" And then it was very stressful.
And then you got in trouble for like, I was
Then
okay
I
with it,
harangued
but
you, and then yes.
I was okay with it. But I remember Andy was filthy. You texted me. He was like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to leave without them.
That was so funny.
And I
Ben sent me a
needed-
really nice text in the morning of my wedding, like a really big, nice text about like marriage and
This Ben.
Why would it
It's
be
actually really nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet
That would have been funny if you're like
Ben from ZM in New Zealand.
No, but like that's.
Yeah, I know
wow.
it's really nice.
I've gotten
Forgot I
one
did
very
that.
nice message from
good.
Ben before, and I think I screenshot it from memory.
You got
frame
to.
at
You really
home.
got to.
No, legit. I was like, holy
I
shit.
got that one tattooed on my back.
Let's not talk about nice messages you got from me. I think that's about it for today's off-air pod.
I haven't been. Nothing I've said has been on the record.
Sorry, Jack.
And I had business.
Jack, what's your business, mate? We've got time, I think.
We got so much time.
Got time.
We got
I
time.
do need to go to Coles to get blueberries.
Yeah, I'm on
Flag.
that.
Oh, yeah, no, the closest
And
Coles
some
to 10,
Himalayan
mate.
rock salt, please, for that butt
No,
shot.
just a lamp.
Yeah,
I am here. Ailment being I bonked my hand on the cupboard on the way to. You good, Belle?
I just remembered something that's I think should be in the show that we haven't put in.
All right. Well,
But you bonked your hand.
Yeah, and that hurt. And there was witnesses that asked if I was okay, and I kind of, yep.
Did it hurt as much as shooting your hand with bug salt?
Probably more because I had a bit more gumption behind it. I haven't yet been shot though. We'll do that.
You got to do the test.
I can't accurately say. And an update on how I brought up the old Snapchat login.
That's right.
So I've been unsuccessul getting back in, and there's questions whether I was ever in the first place to the old Ben Liam Snapchat. However, if anyone
Just hyping it up.
Hang on, so how'd you get in the first place and not now?
Well, that's why I mentioned in passing.
Yeah.
There's questions to whether I'm actually remembering getting in or not.
Jack accidentally got into my Snapchat.
Yeah, I was like, what's have you changed your number? And Liam entered his number for the code to get back in. And then I'm like, yes, I'm in. Oh, it's Liam's Snapchat.
This may be where you're going with this, Jack, but we should do a competition. If you crack it, you keep it. And if you crack our Snapchat, you can keep it.
That wasn't where I was going, but I don't mind that.
Yeah.
It's just the username is Ben and Liam.
Yeah.
And did you see that the only person I followed on Snapchat said you Fergo?
What an icon they are. But
Sedgy.
I have on my own, created a new Snapchat if we want to use it.
I think that's fair.
Ben, Liam, and Belle.
the other one doesn't even
Do we
have
have? Is it Ben, Liam, and Belle?
Yep.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And I'm logged in. So if you want, I won't even do stories. I'll send direct snaps.
Whoa.
I
That could be fun.
I don't use Snapchat, so I'm assuming it's just.
I don't either, but I feel like there's a bit of a renaissance. So if you use Snapchat,
Yep.
I'll put the screenshot of the code, share the code in the Alpha Squad, Ben Liam and Bell's Alpha Squad on Facebook. If you want to follow it, we'll send you some snaps.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Not
send some
frequently,
snaps.
but-
And don't use it on Snap Maps because that'll just be where Jack lives. So if you try and find
I've got to put it on one
Go
phone
ghost
and leave
mode.
it. Yeah, ghost mode. But if you pay for premium, you could see everyone's. That's
Is
not
that how?
good.
Is that how you do
You can see everyone's where they've been for the last 24 hours and follow them around the map.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wait,
That's
even if they're on
freaky.
Ghost?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I really hope
I don't
not.
go anywhere.
But you have to pay for
Scary.
premium, and then you can go put. I don't know exactly what it's called, but yeah, it gives you a map of. You click on a person. This is where they've been today.
That shouldn't be legal.
That's Not okay.
But you have to opt into it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
wanna,
like the old. If you want to see it, you have to give it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to check my
Apparently, it's had a
Snapchat.
huge, like you said, a huge resurgence with the young folk.
Well, it's always been a young folk game.
Yeah.
For someone we were hanging out, Ben and I were hanging out with an older gentleman recently.
Was it
me?
Scudda? Yeah.
No. And he was like, "Oh, do you guys use Snapchat? Like, my daughter wants Snapchat Premium." I'm like,
Oh,
why the hell would like?
that's not a great question to get asked.
Yeah, and we're like, no, I don't even know what Snapchat Premium is.
How
What?
old's the daughter?
Don't know.
I don't know, like
Oh.
I don't know, teenager or something.
Ooh.
I don't know. But like, what is it?
Oh well, those are the other things that you get. They're the things you get with Snapchat Premium.
I suppose it's like if your friend said, like, "Oh, you need to get Premium." You're like, "Oh no, I need to get Premium."
Oh, Becky's a loser. She doesn't have premium.
Just hit Becky. She says.
I just remembered I did another really old person thing today. I had to post a letter. I had to go find a letter box.
I had to as well for voting.
For voting,
Yeah, for voting,
council
Why
elections.
are we voting by paper
Oh, so is it
still?
everyone's?
'Cause you
voting?
Yeah.
She's voting for your council,
Yeah,
right?
council
So
voting.
there were two people in mine.
Scudda,
Oh, sorry.
You told us that story 20 minutes ago.
Scudda, it's
Mate.
also a very old man thing to bring up council voting.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
was
we get
really
fined if we don't
inconvenient.
get him in tomorrow.
Yeah.
No,
Tomorrow's
it
the
said,
cut-off.
no, that's a scare tactic. It says you may be fined.
Oh.
They'll fine you if they can be bothered. However, I could have sworn in South Australia, local council wasn't actually mandatory voting.
I didn't think it was.
But in Victoria, here it is.
I had two people on my ballot, and one of them was the re-electing person, and the other one definitely used ChatGPT for his
It's a right
spiel.
there thing.
I could tell a mile away, so I'm not voting for him.
Yeah, right. All right, we'll catch you
All right,
tomorrow for
before
Team
we
Member of
go,
the Week.
first Snapchat on Ben Liam and Belle. Get around it. Yep, that's terrible. Let's send that out.
See ya.
Snap wants to.